Did you know a tiny 10 euro cent coin could be worth a fortune? Money bags. Some rare coins from the euro system are extremely valuable even in bad condition because of rare mint errors or limited designs from countries like Germany and Italy. In this video, we'll reveal the most valuable 10 euro cent coins and how one small detail could make your coin worth millions. First up, the 10 euro cent coin from the year 2006 is a widely circulated coin used in the monetary system of the euro, which is shared by many countries across Europe. This coin represents 1/10 of a euro and is part of the everyday small denomination coins used in daily transactions such as buying small goods, paying for transportation, or receiving change from shops. The 10 euro cent coin is made from copper-plated steel, giving it a reddish copper color. It has a diameter of about 19.75 millimeters and weighs approximately 4.1 grams. The edge of the coin is scalloped with alternating smooth and rough sections, which helps people easily identify the coin by touch. Like other euro coins, the design of the coin is divided into two sides, a common European reverse side and a national obverse side that changes depending on the country that minted the coin. Countries such as Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and many other eurozone nations produced their own versions of the 10-cent coin in 2006 with unique national artwork, symbols, and mint marks that represent their culture and history. The reverse side of the coin used during this period features a design created by Luke Lukes, which shows a map of Europe along with the value, 10 euro cent. The design symbolizes unity and cooperation among European nations. Around the edge of the coin there are 12 stars representing the European Union and its ideals of harmony and integration among member countries. The national side of the coin differs depending on the issuing country. For example, German coins display the Brandenburg Gate, French coins may show a symbolic figure of the Republic, while Italian coins often feature cultural or artistic motifs connected to the country's heritage. Because of these variations, coin collectors often study the different national designs when identifying or collecting euro coins from specific years such as 2006. When discussing a 2006 10 euro cent coin in bad condition, the phrase, bad condition, generally refers to a coin that has experienced heavy wear and tear due to long circulation. Coins in circulation pass through many hands over the years and are exposed to friction, pressure, moisture, dirt, and sometimes chemical reactions. As a result, the raised design elements may become smooth and less visible. The numbers and letters may appear faded, and the stars around the edges may become difficult to distinguish. In some cases, coins can develop scratches, dents, corrosion spots, or dark discoloration. Because the coin is made of copper-plated steel, if the protective copper layer becomes damaged, the steel underneath may begin to oxidize, causing small rust-like spots or a rough texture on the surface. A 10 euro cent coin from 2006 that is heavily worn might show several signs of damage. The rim could be flattened from years of contact with other coins. The central design may appear weak or nearly invisible if the coin has been circulated for a long time. Dirt and oils from human hands can also accumulate in the grooves, making the coin appear darker than its original copper tone. Sometimes coins may even become slightly bent or scratched if they were exposed to pressure or rough handling. All of these factors contribute to what collectors call poor grade or heavily circulated condition. From a collector's perspective, the condition of a coin plays a major role in determining its value. Numismatists use a grading scale to classify coins from poor condition to uncirculated mint state. Coins that are bright, shiny, and show all design details clearly are considered high grade and often have greater collector value. However, coins in poor condition usually have very little premium value above their face value. Since millions of 10 euro cent coins were minted in 2006 across many European countries, a worn example typically remains worth only its original denomination of 10 cents. Large mintages mean that these coins are still common in everyday circulation even many years after they were produced. Despite this, some collectors still examine worn coins carefully because rare minting errors can sometimes appear. Examples of possible errors include double strikes, off-center strikes, missing elements of the design, or unusual metal defects. If a coin from 2006 happened to display such a minting error, it might attract interest from collectors even if the condition is not perfect. However, such cases are uncommon and most coins found in poor condition are simply normal circulation pieces. The year 2006 was still relatively early in the history of the euro currency. The euro was officially introduced as physical coins and banknotes in 2002, replacing many national currencies across Europe. By 2006, the euro had become well established as the everyday currency for millions of people. Massive quantities of coins were produced to support economic activity across the eurozone. Mints in different countries worked continuously to manufacture coins in various denominations, including the 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50-cent coins as well as the 1 and 2 euro coins. Because of this large-scale production, coins from that time period are still widely available today. For many beginners in coin collecting, euro coins offer an interesting starting point because each country's national design is different while the reverse side remains the same. This allows collectors to build collections based on country, year, or design variation. Even a worn coin from 2006 can still be used as an educational example to study minting techniques, coin materials, and the cultural symbols used by different European nations. Some collectors also enjoy searching through circulated coins to find older issues or unique designs. Although a heavily circulated 10-euro-cent coin may not be rare or highly valuable, it still represents a small piece of modern economic history. Each coin has traveled through shops, markets, transportation systems, and households across Europe, silently participating in everyday trade and commerce. Over the years, these coins accumulate marks and scratches that reflect their long journey through circulation. In summary, the 2006 10-euro-cent coin in bad condition is typically a common circulation coin made of copper-plated steel with a European map design on the reverse and a national design on the obverse depending on the issuing country. When the coin is heavily worn, its details may appear faded, scratched, or discolored due to long use. Because millions were produced, most worn coins are worth only their face value. Nevertheless, they remain interesting objects for collectors and historians because they represent the shared currency system of modern Europe and the economic cooperation of many nations within the eurozone. Next up, the 10-euro-cent coin from the year 2002 is one of the earliest coins issued when the euro officially entered circulation across Europe. The year 2002 is historically significant because it marked the first time euro coins and banknotes replaced many national currencies in several European countries. Before that time, countries such as Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and others used their own national currencies like the German mark, French franc, Italian lira, and Spanish peseta. When the euro was introduced, billions of coins were produced in different denominations, including the 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50-cent coins, along with the 1 and 2 euro coins. Among these, the 10-euro-cent coin quickly became a common everyday coin used for small purchases, transportation payments, and giving change in shops and markets across the eurozone. The 2002 10-euro-cent coin is made from copper-plated steel, which gives it a reddish-brown copper color that is easily recognizable. The coin has a diameter of approximately 19.75 millimeters and a weight of about 4.1 grams. Its edge has a special scalloped design with alternating smooth and grooved sections, which helps people identify the coin by touch. This tactile feature is particularly useful for visually impaired individuals who rely on the shape and edge pattern to recognize different denominations. The reverse side of the coin shows the value, 10 euro cent, along with a map of Europe and lines connecting different countries. Around the design are 12 stars representing the unity and cooperation of European nations within the European Union. This common side of the coin was designed by Luc Lux, whose artwork appears on several euro coin denominations. While the reverse side of all euro coins is the same across the eurozone, the obverse side is different for each country that issues the coin. Each country places its own national design on the front, which may include national monuments, historical symbols, cultural icons, or important figures. For example, the German 10-cent coin features the famous Brandenburg Gate, symbolizing unity and peace in Germany. French coins may display Marianne, a symbolic representation of the French Republic and its values of liberty and democracy. Italian coins often feature artistic or cultural designs reflecting the country's rich heritage in art and architecture. Because of these different national designs, collectors often pay attention to the country of origin when examining a 2002 10 euro cent coin. When discussing a 2002 10 euro cent coin in bad condition, the term, bad condition, refers to a coin that has been heavily circulated and shows clear signs of wear and damage. Coins that remain in circulation for many years pass through thousands of hands and may be exposed to various environmental conditions. Over time, this constant use causes the raised design details to become worn down. The numbers, letters, and stars may appear faded or partially erased. The coin may also develop scratches, dents, and discoloration. In some cases, the copper plating may become worn away in certain areas, revealing the steel underneath. When this happens, the coin may show grayish or dark spots where oxidation has begun to occur. Another common feature of a coin in poor condition is the accumulation of dirt and oils. As coins circulate through wallets, pockets, and cash registers, they collect dirt, dust, and natural oils from human hands. These substances can settle into the grooves and recesses of the coin, making the design appear darker and less distinct. Sometimes coins may also be exposed to moisture or chemicals, which can cause staining or corrosion on the surface. A 2002 10 euro cent coin that has been buried in soil or exposed to water may show rough surfaces or small rust marks because the steel core of the coin can react with moisture when the protective copper layer is damaged. Collectors evaluate coins using a grading system that measures their condition. Coins in very poor condition are often described as heavily circulated or poor grade. These coins usually have little collector value beyond their face value. Because the 2002 10 euro cent coin was produced in extremely large numbers across many countries, most examples found in circulation today are still worth only their original value of 10 euro cents. Millions of these coins were minted to ensure that there would be enough small change available when the euro currency was introduced to the public. However, even coins in bad condition can sometimes attract interest if they contain unusual minting errors or rare characteristics. Some collectors search for coins with mistakes made during the minting process. Examples of such errors include double strikes, off-center strikes, missing elements in the design, or unusual metal flaws. If a 2002 10 euro cent coin were found with one of these rare errors, it might become more valuable to collectors, even if the coin itself is not in perfect condition. These kinds of discoveries are uncommon, but they are one of the reasons coin enthusiasts often examine ordinary coins carefully. The year 2002 holds special importance in modern European monetary history. It was the year when euro coins and banknotes officially replaced many national currencies and became the primary means of payment in participating countries. The introduction of the euro was a major economic step toward greater integration and cooperation among European nations. Coins like the 10 euro cent piece played a practical role in everyday life, allowing people to make small purchases and receive exact change in the new currency system. Even though a worn 2002 10 euro cent coin may not be particularly valuable in the numismatic market, it still represents a meaningful part of the story of the euro. Each coin has likely passed through many transactions over the years, traveling through shops, markets, buses, and households across Europe. The scratches and wear marks on the coin can be seen as evidence of its long journey through everyday commerce. For beginner coin collectors, studying coins like the 2002 10 euro cent piece can be an interesting way to learn about modern currency systems, minting techniques, and European cultural symbols. Collectors often build sets of euro coins from different countries or different years. Even coins that are worn or damaged can serve as useful examples for learning about coin design and production. In conclusion, the 2002 10 euro cent coin in bad condition is generally a heavily circulated coin showing signs of wear such as faded details, scratches, discoloration, and possible corrosion. Because millions of these coins were produced when the euro was introduced, most worn examples are worth only their face value. Nevertheless, they remain historically important as part of the first generation of euro coins and as small pieces of the broader story of European economic cooperation and shared currency. Even a simple coin with scratches and wear can still carry historical significance and provide insight into the development of one of the world's most widely used modern currencies. Next up,